Ooh, stanky. You so pressed? Come on, stanky. I know you can do better. We'll talk about it after the 30. What's up, YouTube? I hope everyone is doing well. All right, we are going into our 3-day Labor Day weekend. I'm pretty excited about it. So hopefully you all are doing well too. Thank you all for riding with me. I'm gonna skip world tonight because it's dealing with the storm. Mitch McConnell freezing. What else besides him freezing? And Donald Trump. That's what it's dealing with today. So I just wanted to be with you all today and take this little ride home. But I hope everybody is doing well. Hope you're in the room. Okay, well, I guess somebody be in the room soon. Okay, that's a yield sign, boo. Okay, somebody hit you. Come on, lady, you got the damn yield sign. The hell you looking at? Unbelievable. Oh my God, yield sign and stop. Girl, I got you can move on. Oh my God, y'all, I usually don't get off on that, but it really kills me. I'm yielding, and all you gotta do is go. Anyway, I am back. Little still road rage and blew my horns. But anyway, you all, I am back. So it seems like Stanky is pressed. Stanky, let me say something to you. Let me explain something to you. Stanky, my worst picture is better than you and your husband's best picture together. That's how confident I am. And Stanky, them pictures you posting, girl, that don't do nothing for me. I mean, I hope it makes you feel better. But the sad part about it is nobody want to see a picture of you and your faux hairdos on one head. So maybe post them things. It ain't no big whoop. Somebody had emailed me saying she posting your pictures and stuff. Okay, that's all right with me because it still doesn't diminish the fact that you still look 63 and I'm older than you by 10 or 11 years. And yeah, I just think it's funny. So do what you gotta do, girl. Post them little pictures. It still don't diminish the fact that you stink. And it still don't diminish the fact that you're not the best looking thing out there. And thank God that your husband had pity on you and married you. I mean, that's all I can say because both of y'all look sappy and sad. So not even on my worst day that I would worry about the likes of you or your husband, to be honest. Probably anybody in your family. But moving right along, it's all good. So you, I just think it's funny. So really great day today, and there's a lot going on, a lot of positive things going on. So I'm pretty stoked and getting ready for the weekend. And the weekend is going to be great. So looking forward to that. Look out weekend for day for fun. Look out weekends, cause here I come. So that's what's happening. So anyway, you all, um, I am done. I said my piece to thank you, and I'm done. I really don't have time to argue. The thing is, it's just silly. It's just silly. You got a sis who really just got her life together through marriage, you know, because she wasn't doing crap when she was single. So thank God she got a husband. Um, and just have that little poverty mentality. So let her do what she needs to do. Um, but again, even my worst picture, I don't have to worry about you, period. Because it's nothing that really makes you look good. If you have a picture that makes you look good or it's a good picture, please put it up. Please put it up. Oh my gosh. So, but anyway, what else is happening? What's up, Dark Chocolate? So, anyway, you all just get ready for juicecation. That's getting ready to come up, and pretty excited about it. It is now less than a month away, and so we're getting ready for it. And I expect a great time. Oh shoot, I'm so mad, y'all. I left something in. I left something. Dang it, but that's okay. It is what it is. But anyway, you all, I'm mad. I left something, and I wish I wouldn't have left it, but that's okay. But anyway, so what are you all are doing on? What are y'all doing on Labor Day weekend? So I know a lot of people are doing a few things on Labor Day. So anybody doing anything special on Labor Day? Anybody doing anything special on Labor Day? Okay. Guess no one is doing anything special on Labor Day. Well, I'm going to pretty much binge watch some shows that I need to catch up on. I'm actually following this Housewives of Atlanta situation and how they're going to do this reboot. A lot of people are kind of upset with Bravo and how they're doing everything. I'm gonna tell you what, I thought they really made a mistake when they got rid of Phaedra, who's now I heard on Married to Medicine. But I think they did a really injustice by getting rid of Phaedra. And when Nene was gone, I knew it was going to be a mess because the people they couldn't carry that show. They know Nene was drama. They know Phaedra could read, and Kenya was good with those people, Nene and Phaedra. But other than that, and I mean, and then Portia, and that's interesting too. So yeah. So I think that was crazy. What's up, Rhonda? What's up, Shantae? What's up, the Southern lady? No, I just came on. I just had a little set something to say to Stanky over there. I guess somebody told me she's posting pictures, but I stand firm. My worst picture is better than your best picture. My worst picture is better than your best picture. And so I'll leave it at that. Somebody said they need Nene, Phaedra. Yeah, I mean, they bring it. Nene is going to bring the drama because she's over the top. Phaedra is Phaedra. She's a good reader. She knows how to do her thing. She's over the top too. And Portia was good. Portia was good. She kind of went off the others, but yeah. No, nothing ain't going on. Stanky thought she was doing something, I guess, by posting some pictures. Somebody had emailed me to tell me that she was posting pictures. And girl, I guess she pressed. But I don't care how many pictures you post. A, I ain't stank. B, I ain't ugly. C, I look much younger than you and your husband combined. And not even on your best picture day could you even touch my worst picture. So that's how I feel about the whole thing. So anyway, you all, but a lot is going on in the news. Now this man is asking the court to unmask all of the conspirators who were with Trump. So that's going on. Mitch McConnell is freezing. Now the let me say this too. The Republicans are really having a problem as well with the Mitch McConnell situation. And Word on the street is that the Republican coffers are drying up because everything is going to Trump. So Trump is taking the Republican Party out. I mean, he is strangling them to the point where they can't release them because it will mess them up with a certain demographic of people. But yeah, he's taking all the money, so people don't have campaign money because it's all going to him. And I just think it's terrible. To be honest, you all, I think all of the Housewives shows are past their prime. It's just like Real World. Real World had a time and a place, and it was time to go. And I think the Housewife franchises are the same way, from Beverly Hills to Orange County to New York to Potomac. Yeah, I think all of them are needing to wrap up. They said that due to that blunt trauma of him having a concussion, that's what's doing it. I don't know, you all, but and then he just froze, and the lady was trying to come up there and said, "Speaker, what they're trying to ask you," and child, I was like, whatever. JW, even the black people, the ghetto, are Trump now. You know what though? It's a sad scenario um, with that. But you know, it's about democracy, you all. And what people don't understand is that people will tell you one thing and do another thing. And I just think that he's just trying to survive, not to go to jail. Yeah, that's what I think is going on with him. But Trump is, yeah. And the sad part about it, they should be looking what Trump is doing to the people who have supported him. Trump ain't paying those people's legal bills like he's supposed to. And everything is about Trump. Everything is about him. And so it's a lot of things going on. But people can sit there and do that if they want to. That man is dangerous. And really, the only thing he's thinking about is his survival and nobody else. And nobody else. And nobody else. And I'm going to tell you what, you all, affirmative action is being hurt. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. Now, the good thing about it is our black schools are actually benefiting from all of this. And so I say bravo, because the black schools have always, let me tell y'all about our African-American schools, our historically black colleges and universities. They have educated people on a wing and a prayer budget and done a good job of it. If it wasn't for HBCUs, we wouldn't have the black middle class like we have it. Those schools really promoted us. And I'm just glad that people are going back, because nothing is wrong with our schools, except they are underfunded. And again, I'm going to say this too, which is really critical. See, I live in Texas now, and UT and Texas A&M and Rice University, Baylor, SMU, see, they can go ahead and take the top 10 students. They can be selective. And when you're selective, you can tout all of this stuff and do all of these great things. But our black schools have taken people from very dysfunctional and school districts that were really lacking resources, and they have made these people college graduates with little or no help from the federal government. See, it's easy to poke out your chest when you have the cream of the crop. But when you have people who were disenfranchised and really didn't get a good shake in high school in their education, and you can turn them and make them a productive citizen, that's saying something. That's saying something. So that's how I feel about our HBCUs. I mean, Thurgood Marshall was an HBCU grad. The Debbie and Felicia Rashad, HBCU grads. Prime Time, all of them. Yeah, Prime Time had to straighten. Prime Time had to straighten a reporter because Prime Time graduated from Talladega, I believe, and that's where he actually finished his degree. And they were trying to give him credit for the football, but he's like, no, I graduated from this school. And I'm like, there you go. There you go. That's how you do that. So I take pride in my HBCU, and I will say that. So yeah, Mitch is suffering, and it's sad, you all. And but yeah. Rhonda, let me say this to you, baby. We have NATO nations on that border, and the United States' job is not only to look after its the people domestically, but to do things abroad for our safety. And Rhonda, unless you are a ambassador and know all the intricate details about Ukraine, I don't really think you're qualified to talk about it, to be honest, because again, you need to be more concerned about people getting welfare money in Mississippi and using it to build somebody's basketball stadium. See, I think your focus be on the wrong thing, niece. I think your focus is on the wrong thing. Because again, we have to be internet. I ain't dropping no link because I don't have time for you today. I really don't. I'm driving and I don't have time for you today. My thing is, you're not an ambassador. You really don't know what's going on in Ukraine. And we're there for a reason. Just like we in Taiwan, at the end of the day, all of the chips are mostly made in Taiwan. So that's why we do what we got to do. And it's crazy. And we in Ukraine for a reason. But I didn't hear you complaining about Bush sending people to Desert Storm and doing all of this foolishness. And I don't hear you complaining about this man sending people to. First of all, the problem was not in Afghanistan. The problem was in that. So again, I don't want to hear about all of that mess you talking about where we done have past administration to sit there and lie talking about some weapons of mass destruction and it wasn't nothing in there. So try to miss me with that. I don't got time for you. I don't got time for no slurring and no Miss Rhonda girl gone somewhere. I don't have time for you today, miss. But anyway, go on your own platform. You got a big platform. Tell the cheering how you feel on your platform. I just don't agree with you. I just don't agree with you. And I think we need to be in Ukraine. And I think that we need to make sure that Russia is weakened. And I think we need to make sure that we can get what we need to get. And I don't agree with you. Okay, I'm foul. I'm good. I can take that. I'll take that, Rhonda. I'll take foul. I'll take that. But you got a platform, girl. You got a big old platform. Tell it on your platform. I just don't want you over here. I don't know. I just don't feel like you today. I mean, I'm just not. I'm just getting off a good day, and I don't need you to ruin it. I'm sorry. You like Trump? Vote for him then. Do what you got to do. I ain't telling you, but again, I have my opinion about the man. I think the man is dangerous. I think he's self-absorbed. He does not care about the American people. And truth be told, he's a real Democrat, but only thing he's doing is chumming up to these people to give them what they want, and so he can get what he wants. And that's how I feel about it. So it is what it is. I think we need to be in Ukraine to help them to do what they need to do, and you just don't pull out while you are where you are. And I think they're doing what they need to do. I don't care what Putin believes in. He believed in God, but he shot that man plane down, allegedly. Prigozhin was in his plane. Prigozhin was on his way somewhere. All of a sudden, Prigozhin plane goes down, And Putin said, I feel sorry for them 10 people. But Prigozhin was a very interested and look, a complicated man. Child by y'all going somewhere. Anyway, Rhonda. God bless you, Rhonda. What's up, no nonsense? God bless Rhonda. At least we know that the war in Ukraine is important. We do not want Russia to have all of that nuclear stockpile. We do not want Russia controlling half of the wheat and all of the food. And I believe that it's a just fight. Unlike this Afghanistan foolishness. You know, let me say this. Let me say this. Let me say this. Not the Afghanistan foolish, but the Iraq foolishness. Let me tell you how the Republicans messed this up. So the real person who we need to get was in Afghanistan with the Taliban, crossing into Pakistan and Pakistan and Afghanistan. For what reason that we go into Iran, I do not know. Saddam Hussein won't bother nobody. But no, we're going to go over there. Now, Saddam Hussein, as much as we didn't like him, kept the Iraqis in check. They were already fighting the Iraqis. So again, that brought stabilization in the region because Iran was fighting with the Iraqis. But when the United States took Saddam Hussein out, then it gave Iran carte blanche to do what the hell they want. And our real issue was not in Iraq, rather. I'm sorry, Iraq. Our issue wasn't with Iraq. But now, because Iraq is so unstable, Iran is doing what the hell they want. And I think it's interesting. And see, that's the war that we should be talking about while we send people there to take that man out. And that man was no harm to nobody, but yet he was fighting the Iranians, and Iraq kept Iran from really being the powerhouse that it was, because the man was crazy and he would fight them as well. But now we done took him out, and then there's nobody to stop them. And this is what we have. This is what we have. So now Iran is an issue, and we have to worry about the nuclear capabilities and all that, where Iraq was keeping them preoccupied. And nobody ain't said nothing about that. But we're going to talk about a war where we see this man has attacked this country, and we good with that. Just like Donald Trump took them, was messing with the Kurdish land with the Kurds. I'm like, the Kurds help us fight, and you getting ready to betray the Kurds? These people help the United States, and this is what you do? But nobody don't see that. Child, I'm so done with y'all. Well, anyway, I agree. I think we should be helping Ukraine. And I may not like everybody from Ukraine, but I know what will happen if we didn't stop the Russians. And again, Germany and all of those countries, they agree. They agree. And I agree. And you don't agree. That's it. That's it. You need to be more concerned about giving these wealthy people's tax breaks. And you need to be saying that they need to pay their damn fair share. And you wouldn't have to worry about nobody in Ukraine. But yet you're busy worried about that. But these corporations will lay your behind off and have their CEOs in a golden parachute situation, and they paying less taxes than you are, but yet you don't say nothing about that. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Absolutely crazy. But be crazy. Be crazy. Be crazy. People trying to get rid of the estate tax. I don't hear you. I don't hear you yelling about that. I don't hear you yelling about that. Child. See, you got to be versed in international as well as domestic policy. And this is what Nikki Haley was telling that man. Baby, you don't know nothing about no international policy at all. You just sounding ignorant over here. So it is what it is. So anyway, y'all. So that's my take on that. There are a lot of wars we shouldn't have been fighting, but we were over there. A lot of wars. But that war in in Iraq was crazy. Had Colin Powell looking like a fool, and the intelligence was faulty. And up there getting that man, and the man was laying up in a hole trying to hide. And we thought we had did something. I could understand the Afghanistan situation because, again, America had been hit and we're looking for Saddam Hussein. But again, to say that, what's his name? Not Saddam Hussein, but Osama bin Laden. Not Saddam Hussein. And that was a just war. But then to go to Iraq, I'm like, why are we going there? I asked the question, why are we going there? And then to justify it. And I'm like, that's crazy. That is crazy. But y'all vote who y'all want to. Let me say this. You vote for who you want. This is America. This is America, baby. But, you know, yeah, y'all talking about reparations and stuff, and they're gonna get them in California more than likely. Better figure out how they do that. All that money we spent there, we could have put for reparations. No, all that money we let these wealthy people not paying taxes, and all of these companies with these offshore accounts hiding taxes. That's what you need to be talking about right there. So he ain't from the country. No, and the thing is, most of the stuff that he's touting was already in place for Obama. And when he came in, I mean, all he had to do was let the progress work. Child, these people crazy. And the only reason that man was running because he don't want to go to jail. That's the only reason he's running, because he don't want to go to jail. That's it. Child, don't ask me why Tim Scott is single. Don't ask me. I don't know what that man is. I don't know what that man is. You got to ask Lindsey Graham. They both from South Carolina. South Carolina is doing a lot of things. Cindy, I don't know why he's single. Maybe he and Cory Booker can ask you the question. I don't know. Well, the program got him good results. The program got him good results. That's correct, Hershey. The program got good results. Y'all, I tell you, people talk about something. Donald Trump did this and this. Let me tell you something. That little bump that you got, baby, they took that money. They took that money Trump gave y'all a little change and y'all thought he done did something. And then that same Republican Party was trying to tell y'all that y'all don't need no COVID money because $1,000 is too much for y'all. Because what y'all gonna do is go gamble it and all of that stuff. That's what they thought about. That's what they think about y'all. They think you all are Neanderthals who can't manage your money. So they said, well, we can't give them people this money. $1,000. $1,000 won't even pay a light bill and a gas bill with a phone bill. But yet they thought y'all was so stupid. Looking at y'all. It's funny to me. It's funny to me. But no, I think Ukraine needs what they need. And I'm glad that they are making the use of it and they're giving Russia a run for their money. It is showing you that Russia is not as strong as people thought they were. Oh, people working. I don't know where you from, but in San Antonio, people are actually working. Now they have choices and options. They quitting these jobs that ain't paying them more. So again, I see people quitting jobs to go find a better job. Oh, I see a lot of people working, Rhonda. If you give people options and training, see the problem is though, it was good when the workers had it because they could pay these people low wages. But oh baby, when COVID came and these people couldn't keep their doors open and they had to pay people, they started paying people $15. And these are the same people who were complaining just a couple of months ago that it was going to bankrupt them. Now people paying $15 at the McDonald's, $16. So it just goes to show you that greedy people stay greedy. How about that? And most people who are not working, they either have some mental illness and they really need to get some treatment. A lot of people. Yeah. And then it gets me that the Republicans don't talk about mental health, but then they want to cut out mental health programs. It's really funny. So when there is a mass shooting, oh, it's mental health, but then they want to cut out mental health and they're cutting out that in the budget. Ain't that something? You cry mental health, but yet cutting the budget that deals with mental health. See where that's going, Rhonda. You see how they do that? You see how they do that, Rhonda? So I think it's really interesting. Well, I'm gonna tell you what, that man took out Prigozhin, and I think that has I think it's really caused some hostility with the Wagner group, and I think some of them Wagner group people gonna get Putin. They upset because again, Prigozhin was their man, and Prigozhin was mad because Putin's troops were shooting on his people. And then all of a sudden that plane mysteriously just breaks up in midair, mysteriously. Them men mad, baby. I don't know, Rhonda, do you have a mental illness? Because I didn't say Rhonda had mental illness. I said that it's interesting that a lot of Republicans say that this mass shooting stuff deals with mental illness, but yet they cut out the funding. But since you brought it up, do you have a mental illness, Rhonda? Do you? Since you brought it up, because I didn't say that you had a mental illness, but do you have a mental illness? I'm just asking, because right now, I mean, okay, I'm just asking, Rhonda, because you you seem like you was a little touched in your spirit, but yeah. Rhonda ain't doing no research. Rhonda just trying to be hell on earth. I'm back. I am actually back. I lost something. So yeah, I lost some contact going into this certain area. So anyway, but anyway, you all, hey, it's real. I am at my destination. So y'all, it's the 31st, baby, and it's looking real good. So I'm probably gonna take a rest on Friday. I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling and what's going on in these streets. But baby, this little good part time money. Okay, it's little good part time money. And I don't care what these people say. Do you, boo? Do you? I'm gonna do me, and I'm enjoying it, every bit of it. And to get paid to talk, that's great. But it is what it is. Again, I ain't mad at nobody. Some of these people ain't just worth your time. They ain't even worth the effort. So that's what I say. But I enjoyed you all. I see Hershey is in here. So Hershey ain't fighting this morning. Hershey was morning. I was like, that is Hershey. It's Hershey. I'm like, oh my God, I thought you and Ness was okay. But I guess not. I'm telling you, y'all was swinging. I'm like, oh Lord, Hershey. He did plead not guilty. He did plead not guilty, but he has a long road to climb. He has a long road to climb because that telephone conversation, they're trying to make it like he was inquiring. No, he was telling that man that they need to cheat. That's what he was telling that man, they need to cheat. He wasn't saying that y'all, no, you was telling that man he need to cheat. And the sad part about it is you was on a phone call doing it. That's the sad part about it. On a phone call doing it. Oh Lord, she done work on a PhD level. Okay, girl. Okay. A PhD level. Did you do that at California Coastal University? You did it at California Coastal? Yeah. Where you did it at, girl? Where you did that PhD level work? You did it at Temple? You did it at NYU? You did it at Hampton? You did it at FAMU? Yeah, you did at Tennessee State? Where you did that PhD level work, Rhonda? Where you did it? Where you did it, Rhonda? Yeah, they gonna get him. He tried to, and then he don't have no money. He don't have no money. And then people say, well, you still have them apartments for $6 million. You got property. Sell the property. You got money, Rudy Giuliani. You think you slick. You got money. So Rhonda, where you do that PhD thing? Did you go to Emory University, Christian Theological Seminary? Girl, I'm just trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. Where you did it at, Rhonda? Did you go to Pepperdine? Did you go to Harvard Mudd College? No, you said you did some work. You did some coursework. Where you did that coursework, Rhonda? Where you did it? Now come on, don't be ashamed, girl. Don't be ashamed. Shout it out. Oh, let me tell you. Look. Rhonda said she did PhD level work. I thought she was gonna throw the school out there. I thought she was gonna let us know. Now she acting all shy and stuff. Why you? Somebody said school days. No, no, she said School Days University. Lord have mercy. Y'all hold on for a minute. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Not School Days University. Well, I know that, but I mean, where you worked on it though, you that mean you went to some classes or something? Rhonda, they say now you're running, girl. They say you're now, now you're running. Now she leaving. I'll be back, y'all. Hold on for a minute. Ooh, Rhonda done left. Wow, that's sad. Both of those. I don't know. I know what the Arboretum is, so that's on the outskirts of Austin. Um Oh my God, I know where that's located. That's a nice mall, but it's not a bigger. It's not the big mall. But that's still sad. That is sad. I'm gonna watch the news because it's on the news probably now. Oh, but we're gonna talk about that one right there, Hershey. Wow, that is so sad, you all. That is sad. But what I told y'all, hold on for a minute. I told y'all. So Miss J, if Hershey lied, then what happened? I can't listen, Miss J, because I'm driving. I can't listen. So Hershey, Miss J said you lying. Miss J said that Don Cato did not drag MU. Miss J, I'm driving, so I cannot go listen to it. But it's simple. Why do you believe that Don Cato wasn't dragging MU? What was said? Because Hershey, Miss J said you lied. And so Hershey, a lot of people are trying to set you up as a person who start mess and you willing to lie. A lot of people say you willing to lie to get some mess started. So Miss J is saying that you are lying. He did not drag her. So that's what Miss J is saying. And I'm not gonna have no wreck. But Miss J is saying you lying, Hershey. She said you lying. She said Don Cato did do that. So now Hershey, don't get quiet and don't be running like Rhonda. Is you lying? Is you lying? Is you telling the truth? Is you lying? Is you telling the truth? I'm just saying because Miss J said you lying. Miss J said that Don Cato did not drag. She said he ain't dragged nobody, girl. Okay, it's people lying. I guess Pope lying. I guess you're lying. Y'all see this? So Hershey said, this is what Hershey said. Hershey said, Jay Wilson, He said Don Cato was on Kimmy's panel dragging MU. And then Miss Hershey said, Miss Joyce said, no such thing. No, Hershey. You lied. Don Cato was not dragging MU. And I ain't heard from Hershey since. So I don't know, y'all. I guess Hershey is lying. But instead of that Austin thing, I'm going to check up on that. And I'll go on over there and see what's going on. But right now I'm driving. So I had to make a stop. So did anybody else hear it? Did anybody hear Don Cato dragging MU? Because that's what Hershey said. But Miss J says that Hershey is lying. Hershey, why you lying? He did not drag her. So is Hershey a liar? I'm listening to him. He is not dragging MUJW. So Cindy, what is he saying? So now this is another person that's saying Hershey is a liar. Now, Hershey, I don't have no problem with you, but, you know, we just going to start tuning you out because it seems like you just lying to start some mess. Mm-hmm. Well, no, Miss J, y'all ain't lying about nothing. I question Hershey, so y'all don't put y'all. Make sure you say Hershey and those people who lie. Okay? Because I heard you, and that's what Hershey. So Hershey is an unreliable source, according to Cindy, and according to Miss J. And I think, and since Hershey, you think that's funny, I think I'm gonna block you. I really think I'm gonna block you. I think I'm getting ready to block you. No, I know what I'm getting ready to do. I'm getting ready to block you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because we don't need no liars over here. Why even say it if you know you lying? I mean, why even say it? So, y'all, Hershey is a liar. Hershey comes over to start chaos. And I got a report from Cindy from Boston and Miss J saying that Hershey is lying. So Hershey is blocked from over here because we don't need that. And I don't think that's funny lying. So no, thank you, Hershey. I mean, when people get joy out of lying, that's some deep stuff. So yeah, Hershey, you blocked. John, nobody don't got time for you to be lying. Oh my God, just lied. And y'all saw what he wrote. And so again, somebody verified it. And I think not MU, but Cindy for going over to check, because again, I'm driving. So people are to check for yourself. No, I'm driving. But I'm glad y'all checked. And I'm glad that Miss Lady, Miss J came over and said something because Hershey was lying. And then had the nerve to put smiley faces in there talking about something. You should check for yourself. Hell no, you shouldn't lie. Why even put it in here if you're going to lie about it? So that tells me that that's what you're about. And we don't need that over here. Now, if you start lying over here, we're going to start blocking. I can understand misunderstanding some things, but when you start lying, we're going to let you go. All you had to do, I'll block them. Go ahead, Simply Pink and Green, and block them. If you can block them, block them. Because I am driving. So ushers, go ahead and block Hershey. We don't need Hershey over here lying. Now, it's one thing to be messy, but now when you gonna lie, You don't need to be over here. So ushers, go ahead and block Hershey. Yeah, so if go ahead and block them. Y'all can go ahead and block them or her. Wow. And it's bad enough that, and I knew, let me tell you how I knew Hershey was lying. Because it was a really pause of silence. Because Hershey always got something to say to somebody. She always got something to say to somebody, but she was very quiet on this. And then came up with them smiley faces. Girl, we're gonna let you go. Your services here are no longer needed. Your last paycheck will be mailed to you in the mail. Gather your stuff and leave. I mean, got the nerve to lie, y'all. Now, y'all know it's getting bad when folk lie. Lie. So I am going to, but I very, because Hershey was lying, I would block her. And so now that we know that that was a lie, and Hershey is funny, we gonna go ahead and put him block. Should y'all block him? Block. Just a lie. It's a lie for me. Well, look, y'all, I'm going to check on some things. I'm going to check on this situation. And that's terrible. Oh my God, it's two of me. Oh my God, it's two of me. Okay, now it's one of me. Okay, I can only deal with one of me.